The first event for Monster Hunter Now has ended, brackets on my side of the world, and I wanted to post a quick review. The general consensus for the event is that there is room for improvement. There are a few issues with the structure of the event, and I wanted to give you guys some of my feedback. With a title like Diablos Invasion, I think all of our expectations were that almost every few steps we would be seeing a Diablo spawn. But rather, what most of us seems to have gotten were 4 to 5 spawns over a pretty large area. Pulling up a sample from my own experience, in the huge desert biome, I only had 3 to 4, where otherwise I might have gone 1. I think the issue with confining it to just the desert biome really limits the participation, especially in the rural areas. If they would allow Diablos to also invade other biomes, hence invasion, it would really solve both the participation and spawn issues. Monster Hunter traditionally is about mastering your weapon and learning the monster's attack pattern to whittle down its health over a long period of time. Well, at least that's the way I play it. Understandably, as a mobile game, there are much more constraints, and we need to be much more aggressive to beat the monster. And even then, being much more aggressive, time is likely to run out before doing so. My weapons are around grade 3 to 4, and I can't seem to consistently beat Diablos, or at least have the RNG in my favor in order to win. Even in a group of 3 to 4, it's not a guaranteed victory, even if all the party members are doing their best. Perhaps they could add an event-only buff. It wouldn't really mitigate any frustration, especially for new players, or perhaps my hunter rank is 37, 38. I think I'm in the middle of the pack, so yeah, that might also solve the frustration for perhaps over 50% of players. Mission rewards and looting broken parts off monsters to build new weapons and new armors is one of the main pillars of all the Monster Hunter games. But for the event, there didn't seem to be any special quests or milestones aside from taking an AR picture and slaying 1 Diablos. So if you're not really into the Diablos armor or Diablos weapon style, the hammer and the bow, um, you won't be missing much by opting out of the event, and doesn't really encourage player participation. Perhaps they could add a Zenny milestone for every kill, say 1 kill, you get 1,000, 2 kills, 2,000, and so on. Or perhaps a base monster part multiplier, which will increase uh, drop rates for the more rare parts, like the grade 4 or grade 3 Diablos parts. So in summary, despite of all the negatives that I mentioned, I do think the event is a good first step, especially to introduce new players to the Monster Hunter genre, to these intense monsters early on. Just think if Diablos is this difficult, even to veterans at the start. Imagine when they add Kirin or the other legendary tier monsters into the game, and we have to kill them within 75 seconds. Well, how did you feel about the event? Did you actively participate, or did you just take it casually? Let me know in the comments below.